he's on the button in position, as we say. He's going to raise it, makes it 150,000 to go.
Right behind him in the small blind, the man from Finland, Darrell's old nemesis, Patrick Antonius, has a jack-8 of spades, and he's contemplating this.
That's going to cost him another 125,000 to call. Perhaps he's thinking about coming over the top. Nope, he does make the call.
And Rene quickly folding. What else is new? So two-way action. Here's the flop.
Flop comes Jack 10-10. Patrick has flopped the top pair. He's got the two jacks and now has the best hand.
And he is going to check it. He's going to trap a little bit. Looks like the hand over his mouth, like he's almost whispering to his friend Darrell. I don't know what that's about.
That is his style, Vince. Patrick always does play with his hand up on his face in the thinker pose or some kind of pose like this. Meantime, Darrell's bet 250,000 on a 7 high here.
Yeah, he's going to push with absolute garbage here.
So this guy from Iowa is not afraid to put the corn in the pot.
No, Patrick, who hit his pair of jacks. He's got jacks and 10s, continuing his whispering pose. Now he checked it to trap him. He's got his man from Iowa sitting pretty there.
He's going to make the call. So he calls $250,000.
Yeah, he makes an okie dokie. I guess I'll play call.
Darrell just took a big swallow right there. He didn't like that.
Oh, it is just a horror show when you're trying to bluff and someone makes a call.
What you got?
So off we go to the turn. Well, a 10 comes on the turn. This gives Patrick a full house, 10's full of jacks, and he checks again.
Oh, this guy's a male model, but he should be an actor because this is a performance to watch.
And Darrell's going to hang himself, it looks like. He's betting 350,000.
Now you got to give him bonus points for this. He has nerve.
Well, Vince, what he's hoping was that his opponent had some type of straight draw or a flush draw, and now will get out when the third 10 comes on the board. Unfortunately for him, his opponent has a jack in his hand, meaning he's got a full house.
Well, he's got absolute caca here. Darrell Dicken betting away anyway.
Now, how does Patrick want to play his full house now? There are a couple hands that could beat him. Fourth 10 would beat him, or if his opponent had aces, kings, queens, or jacks in his hand. But still, you're never going to get away from this hand, this spot. Again, he just calls. He does not raise with the full house.
To the horror of Darrell Dicken.
There's no card he can catch to escape this pot other than a fourth 10 where they'd get a tie.
Believe me, he's feeling dead inside.
The ace of diamonds comes off. This is not really the kind of card that Patrick wants to see come up at the river, because if his opponent had an ace now, he would be beat. Well, no, Patrick is checked and called all the way down. He may be wondering, you know, if my opponent has a jack, maybe if I bet here, I can take this pot away. He's leading out and betting into this pot.
Well, I bet $600,000.
Certainly, if his opponent had an ace, he knows he's going to get called here. Well, Darrell lays his hand down.
Just a complete disaster for Darrell Dicken, who you can't say didn't get credit for trying.
Nice hand.
Well, some people would consider that a unique bet by Patrick on the river there. You'd almost want to check when an overcard came out and hope your opponent didn't have it. But in the meantime, Patrick is stacking up more. Currently, our chip leader is still J.J. Liu, the lady at the table. She's got about 4.8 million in chips. But in second place now is the young phenom from Finland, Patrick Antonius. He started this final table in last chip position. He is now in second place.
Okay, and the antes are going up to 10,000. Blinds being 40 and 80. And it's on our friend from Iowa, Darrell Dicken, who quickly folds his hand.
And look at this. Patrick has picked up two aces again, Vince. What a card wreck this guy is here.
Oh, he has picked up the Moby Dick. Two aces.
No wonder he's moving up on the ladder. Now look how methodical and slow and unexcited he seems right now.
Well, you know he is yodeling underneath. You get the aces. It's just a beautiful thing.
Well, he's going to bet 200,000. Not a big raise.
Rene out. Chip leader JJ going out.